bunch of summer and fall, and I sold it this spring to him, and he's actually here, and it's a lot different than when I owned it. So what we're gonna do is go for a quick ride. Makes really good power, and he actually raced Derek in his Z06 earlier today. And Derek only had like a car on him, so these C6Zs are no joke. They punch way above their weight class, and I can't wait to go for a ride in it again as a passenger. Look at that beautiful car. Woo! Dude, it looks good coming down the road. I was like, I miss it. Just off on here. Sick. Oh, it's weird being in here. Wow. Yeah. So the car's a little bit different than last time probably saw it on here. Is this a different shifter in here or you just changed the ball?
Just the ball.
Just the ball, okay, so same shifter. Center console's carbon fiber wrapped on it, but when we get parked somewhere, I'll show you the outside of it. There's a front splitter on it that's carbon, and it looks like rear. Is the rear, what's the rear wing on it?
It's just
like a CR1?
Yeah, it's extended CR1, just primer black.
Cool. So between that and having the Corsa Sport exhaust, it's near the same car, and at the time that I had it, it was making 560 and 510 for horsepower and torque. So it should make right around that. And this type of car punches way above its weight class. I rode with Derek earlier today, and he said he only had like a car on it. You know,
yeah, you got the jump, and we were hanging pretty good.
Yeah, it's so cool. These C6Zs, we talked about it when you bought the car, but I really think they're the best bang for your buck you could possibly get out of something like this. It really is. So this car's got a Texas Speed 2.2 LS7 cam, and they're 265cc cylinder heads, and they're Longtubes. So that's pretty much all it's done to the car, and these things get down for only having like our heads, cam, and exhaust. It's still on the factory LS7 intake, and is it a Veram, the intake?
Yeah, no, Halltech.
It also has a Halltech cold air intake on it. So it's otherwise it's a stock bottom end, stock LS7 manifold. If you did a little bit more to something like this, it could be right up in that knocking on 600 horsepower range, because I'd suspect that the throttle body and intake manifold, they do hold this stuff back a little bit when you already have the cam and heads on it. So the car makes really good power for having those mods to it, and these are the best bang for your buck you could possibly buy in a, you know, a two-door type car, or even in, I would say, like Mustang Camaro territory. These really are the best bang for your buck, you know, so long as you don't need back seats.
Got the camera on you.
Now my buddy Justin next to us here in this car. Pretty funny. For what it's worth, Justin had the transmission out of that car yesterday. He had everything apart, like he had that rebuilt yesterday, and he drove here today on it. It's like a 3-hour drive, so this is his first pull in it as far as I know. So good. Said it for a lot of years. If you could pick like one Corvette to go to all summer, powercruise is, it just is the one. It's hands down for me. It's so much fun. You get stuff like the C6Z, you get some F-body and Chargers, and then there's, you know, a 370Z in front of us. You just get a little mix of everything. It's super fun. And you get some sleeper stuff and turbo BMWs and just everything. So much fun.
Yeah. I love that color.
That's cool. Lost some of his bumper there, poor fella. He's gonna have to though, that's the thing. a scoop. Because you just can't sleep on anything here. Like until you hear that thing hit its rolling anti-lag, you wouldn't expect it, but that thing could pull away from us. There's a few laps in the old C6Z. Super fun car. Don't sleep on one of these. It's a super fast car, especially for the money and what's done to a lot of them. They keep up with 600 or 700 horsepower stuff all day because they weigh 3,100 pounds or whatever. They're super light. So thanks for checking out the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.